All right, guys. So once again, a very big welcome to this particular platform, Pinaxtv. We've been covering the journey of bold and also brave leader, Burkina Faso's leader, Ibrahim Traore. Now, his journey basically is filled with a whole lot of adversity and also a whole lot of tumultuous steps. But currently, many people and also many Africans in the diaspora are realizing that Ibrahim Traore may be the way. He may be the current or perhaps the 21st century's Nelson Mandela, or perhaps today's Martin Luther King, because he is basically leading a revolution, and his revolution the revolution that Ibrahim Traore is leading basically is cutting across or is impacting various African countries. As I'm speaking to you now, news on desk currently from the shores of Ghana, Accra, indicates that many people, many Francophone people, many Ghanaians, and also many African Black Americans in diaspora and also Africans in diaspora, they all came down together at the Black Star Square, that's the Independence Square, to do a solitary march and a demonstration. Basically, as you can see, hands off Ibrahim Traore. So basically, this demonstration, because very soon we'll listen to what some of the people, some of the participants and some of the people who organized the demonstration, what they said. But basically, this demonstration, hands off Burkina Faso, hands off Ibrahim Traore, is basically many Africans coming together and saying that we don't want the West, we don't want the French president, the France government, together with Emmanuel Macron and even Donald Trump, to do anything to target Ibrahim Traore. We want and we like Ibrahim Traore. Now, we won't talk much because there's a lengthy thing of what some of the participants, what they said and why they were even marching. So let's just take a look at what they said. When we are done, we come back for more.
And I am here representing African Americans for Ibrahim Traore. I am one of the slaves that was taken to America. We have witnessed the murder of Malcolm X. We have witnessed the murder of Martin Luther King. We have witnessed the exile of Marcus Garvey. We have witnessed the murder of Fred Hampton. We have witnessed the murder of Huey P. Newton. And now the conditions in America is an almost post-apocalyptic condition of when everybody who has ever stood up has been murdered. And now the same government has now put the same order on Ibrahim Traore. When General Langley got on TV and said Ibrahim Traore is a danger to the people of Burkina Faso and we need to go over there and save the people of Burkina Faso from Ibrahim Traore. That is a kill order. That is the same message that they put out on Muammar Gaddafi before they toppled Libya. And now the women in Libya, just like Sudan, are being raped. And the children are being sold in slave markets. And now Donald Trump got on a meeting just the other day and said even if we wanted to go into Libya, we can't because the situation has collapsed so bad, there is no more Libya. That is what the Western media has said. And that is what they want to do to Burkina Faso. Do not look and say this is Burkina Faso. It has nothing to do with Ghana. Because if they collapse Burkina Faso, it will spill over into Ghana. Make no mistake about it. So this is a test from God for everybody. Because when Kwame and Nkrumah came, we are humans. We make mistakes. But we allowed the West to turn us against Sasebo. Yes. And we danced on top of his broken statues. And we celebrated when he was overthrown. He was all over the continent building what we know as the Casablanca Group, which was a pan-African group, the first group to say United Africa now. And they put the Maruvian Group to say, in the least time possible. Well, 60 years have passed, and now Ibrahim Traore says time to continue what Thomas Sankara started, and they say, oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. We see that the Casablanca Group was right, and the Maruvian Group was wrong. It is time for us to right our errors and our wrongs. There is plenty of reason for us to take this personal. Because Kwame Nkrumah is watching us right now. And he said, if you want to as Ghanaians, show me that you have changed.
Yes. Right now.
Show me that your mentality is different. It is our time. There is a new Casablanca group, and it is called the Sahel. And Chad is rising to join. Senegal is rising to join. And as this man, Ibrahim Traore, survives, more will join. We have a president that says, I see Congo. And when I get things stabilized here, we go into Congo. How many African presidents have said that?
No.
We have a president that says, I see Sudan. And when I get things straight in Burkina Faso, we go into Sudan. How many African presidents are talking like that?
No one.
So if we keep this man alive and protect this man with our lives, this man is setting the blueprint for the united Africa that Kwame and Nkrumah always wanted.
Yes. Yes.
We must be willing to die for him, but we must also be willing to live for him.
Yeah.
Make this message and make this name known all around. I should not speak to any Ghanaian that does not know who Ibrahim Traore is. We should all know, because he is us and we are him. And my job as Hakeem Royce of Glue Nation, God, love, unity, and enlightenment is to bring black diasporian investors and builders here from the West.
Yes.
But are we ready?
That's the question.
Are we ready? Do we have control of our resources? Do we have sovereignty over our land? Or will the people continue to come and say, Africa's not ready yet? Maybe everything that the West and all of the narratives that the West has put out about Africa is true. We have to write our own story. We have to tell our own narratives so that diasporians will want to come back here. Plumbers, builders, infrastructure, people that would invest in the different sectors. They want to come, but they see the wars and they say, are we ready? They see what's going on in Ivory Coast with the Ivory Coast president training jihadists to go into Burkina Faso and overthrow Ibrahim Traore.
Babylon.
In the West, Babylon uses these things to keep people from coming back and helping to build the continent. Let us show the world that we are ready for repatriation and that we are ready for the diasporians to come home.
No.
Tell these Babylonians to get out so we can make room for all people to come back. I am a slave that was taken 400 years ago, and I have returned, and more of us is coming. Let us show them that they are coming back to something. Something better than imperialism. Something better than subjugation. Something better than slavery, which is all we have in America.
Yes.
Show them that we're building something here in Africa that they can't get anywhere else in the diaspora. In the words of Marcus Garvey, Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Ashe.
If you see this video, don't see it as just a video that we are talking. See it as a call, as a revolutionary message that is not only going to ring today, but awaken the minds of the next generation that will be coming after us. And I say this, we shouldn't be intimidated or be afraid of the imperial tactics and threats, because we are breaking away from the shackles of imperialism. And that is what Ibrahim Traore is living. Ibrahim Traore is within the ages of us, 30 to 35, 37 years. And today, the whole world is mentioning his name. Why? Because he's living his life as a real African. A lot of people are putting cameras on Raf. Why? Because I have understood who I am and know where I am going. My responsibility of my existence. And I want the youth of Africa to begin to understand the existence and the purpose it is for them to be living now. The wealth of the new generation, what we are going to leave behind, the next generation that will be coming after us. So when I say that the fear of dying for your country is the acceptance of your colonialism, that is what it means. I have come to understand that death is just a transition from this physical life to the spiritual life. That we all will taste one day, but we have a responsibility to play a role, to give life and hope back to the next generation that will be taking over us. And we should.
This is the kind of leadership we've been craving for.
This is the kind of leadership that we've been crying for. We didn't even know it. Since my 20s, I've been a pan-Africanist, and now 55. For more than 30 years, I've been looking for a leader like this. Traore is what all of us have been waiting for. Ibrahim Traore is the future. He is what Africa needs. We've been waiting for him. We need him, and we'll protect him.
So how far will you go if maybe someone wants to?
We'll go to Burkina Faso and join the army. We'll go and sleep at the roundabout like the people protecting. We'll go and stand outside his palace and fight for him. We're ready to come to your country. Send us borders. We're ready to come. Borderless. We need borders.
Africa unite, cause the children wanna go home. Yeah. Africa unite, cause we're moving right out of Babylon, and we're grooving to our father's land. Yeah, how good and how pleasant it would be, peace for God and man, to see the unification of all Rasta man. Yeah, have since been said already. Let it be done. I tell you who we are. Cause the children wanna go. Africa unite. Cause we're moving right out of Babylon. We're grooving to our father's land. Yeah. How good and how pleasant it would be for God and man to see the unification of all Rasta man. As it's been said,
Make I do my first rap of a video. That's it.
That does not know who Ibrahim Traore is. You should all know. Because he is us. His feet are him. And my job as I being voice, true nation, God, love, unity, and enlightenment is to bring black diasporian investors and build here from the West. But are we ready? Are we ready? Do we have to start of our resources? Do we have time to slow our legs? Or will the people continue to go and say, Africa's not ready? Let's be nothing. And all this questions put out about Africa. And truth. We have to fight our own cause.